Hey guys, I'm coming to you from Medellin, Colombia. Welcome back to another video. Thank you for clicking on to the link. So right now it is January 16th and there's been some things that have changed about here, Colombia, and I'm here to talk about it. First of all, I'm going to share with you guys an update on Medellin, Colombia. Then I'm also going to share with you guys about Santa Marta, because I recently visited and I did tell you guys in my last video, if you watched it, that I was going to make a video about Santa Marta and give you guys some insight on that city. So welcome to the video, guys. Leave a like if you're enjoying my content. I'll greatly appreciate it, and as well let me know that you're enjoying my content as well. Feel free to subscribe if you're also want to check out my content in the future. And thank you, and let's talk about Colombia. Guys, to start off, right now is January 16th once again. So right now I'm currently in neighborhood of Provenza in Medellin, and I got back yesterday from a trip to Santa Marta. So first I'm going to start off with actually the new restrictions. Just to quickly mention the new restrictions that started, I believe it was the 12th of January. So now to come back into Medellin, or to come into Medellin, you now need again a PCR test. So this is now the new thing you got to do to now come back in, because as we know, things are kind of going crazy all around the world when it comes to the virus. So that's an update for you guys that want to know about that. Also, I'm going to mention that there's been a lot of changes, especially here in Medellin, since the start of 2021. I mean, these things did start on Christmas. Everybody anticipated it was just for the holidays. So the lockdown is like this: from Thursday, which was 2 days ago, until Tuesday morning, nobody allowed to be in the streets. Originally, it was supposed to be just a curfew. You can go out during the day, and then at about 8 o'clock at night, everybody's gotta go home or go wherever you're staying. So, but now it's just become a complete lockdown. This is now the second weekend in a row this happened here in Medellin. And I actually went to Santa Marta during the week. So this is Saturday, I went during the week. And I was very surprised with how open Santa Marta was compared to how Medellin is. I was also surprised the amount of people outside and the activities being able to be done. Also, the weekends in Santa Marta are not locked down. So that's kind of the difference that I've noticed now. Medellin is kind of in a situation where it's got to keep its safety measures really strict. I personally don't know any inside information as to why, but I'm just here to inform you guys that's the current situation right now in Medellin, Colombia. So right now, it may not be the place to come if you're looking to, go out during the weekend. For sure, if you're a nomad or if you're here for long term, it is still a great destination, and I still recommend it. So now let's just specifically talk about Santa Marta, since I've mentioned, and give you guys a bit of an update on Medellin. So Santa Marta, honestly, is slowly becoming one of my favorite cities in the country. So I'll give you a couple reasons why. First of all, it has multiple beaches, and unlike Cartagena, where it has beaches, but especially the beaches in the mainland are not so nice. Also, there's a big distance if you want to go to the islands. You can say close to Cartagena, but really not so close. There's a bit of a distance. So Santa Marta has a number of beaches which are close by, and of course, if you don't know, it has a national park called Parque Tayrona, which is one of the beautiful places to visit, and it's highly recommended. I haven't visited yet, but I'm sure I'm going to get a chance to go, which is also in the proximity of Santa Marta. So one thing I've noticed about Santa Marta is that it has multiple options of things to do. I'm going to compare it to Cartagena again, where Cartagena, for sure, it's beautiful. You go to Gethsemane, you go to Centro Historical, and it's just a nice vibe, a nice city to visit. But in terms of activities nearby or close by, for me, I felt Santa Marta has more to offer. For example, Taganga Beach, which is approximately 20-25 minutes from Santa Marta towards the east. Then there's Urodadero. It's kind of hard for me to pronounce, but it is about 20 minutes on the opposite direction. So those are I believe the two most visited. But I got a chance to visit a beach a few days ago, which is now my new favorite beach in Colombia, which is Bahia Concha. Remember this name because this place is absolutely beautiful. It is long, and thank God it is not so crowded. So the thing about it is why I believe it's not so crowded is it does take a little while to get to. I mean, there's two options that I know of. You can take a boat from Taganga. So if you're staying in Taganga, you can just go from there and take a boat. As well, you can also take a taxi, which basically is a huge circle because it's got a huge terrain to go around. Then you take a motor taxi if you would like, or you can walk from the gate of the park. The park costs about 5,000 pesos to enter, which is, I think is fair, it's okay. Then once you go in, there's a restaurant, which from what we've seen had fish and patacones and the typical Caribbean food here at the beach in Colombia. So with that being said, my first impressions of the beach when I got there was, wow, it's really nice, it's long, and it's not so crowded. And if you know anything about beaches here in Colombia, typically they're quite small, and because they're quite small, they become crowded quite easily. This one did have people, but because there was so much space, it just felt a lot, more open. So guys, Santa Marta is one place I definitely recommend you guys give it a try now because of all the restrictions going on in the country. So if you're coming in January, if you're coming in February, I don't know. I'm definitely gonna give you guys an update later on. But for now, I want you guys to keep in mind that Medellin during the weekend is not so great. And also, if you watched my last video, you saw that I was hosting events here in the city. Those events are still gonna go on. The first opportunity we have to have another event, we're gonna have one. The weekend that they don't have restrictions, we will have one. And we're gonna have our full dance hall parties. We're gonna, have fun. And the first opportunity we have, and I'm gonna put that link down below for you guys to be interested. You can go check out the Facebook page if you wanna see what that video looks like and see what the parties look like back in December. And those parties we hope to continue as soon as the restrictions stop here in Medellin. So guys, I hope I gave you guys some insight here. If there's any questions you have, please leave a comment down below. I'm happy to answer it as well. I'm gonna leave my Instagram. You can send me a DM. We can connect if you're coming into the country. So as well, it would be great if you guys can give me other things you guys might want to know. If you guys have any specific things you want to know or a specific video I should make going forward, leave it down below in the comments. Let me know, hey, this is what I would like. So I hope you guys like this video. I hope I was a bit insightful. I'm going to try to make videos a little more frequent, so to give you guys, a little bit more going forward. So guys, please leave a like if you enjoyed my content. So kindly subscribe. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.